सगळे आमचे CCR TV पळयणाऱ्यांक माय मोगाचो येवकार. Welcome to each and every one of you watching the CCR TV. We are launching a new episode, and our new episode जावन आसा Tumchi Bolaiki Tumchea Hatant. The most important wealth for everyone is health. Bolaiki ना जाले जाल्यार कांयच उपेग ना, कांयच करूंक फावचो ना. तर आमी आयज एक न्यू प्रोग्राम सुरू करता CCR TVन आनी हो प्रोग्राम जावन आसा आमचो एक्सपर्ट सगळे गोंयकार ताका 100% न्हू 1000% ताका वखोता कित्याक तो जावन आशिल्लो पॅथॉलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजीचो हेड. तसोच एक टायमार तो जावन आसलो ब्लड बँक पळय आहा GMCचो ताजो हेड आनी जे पळे आयज लॅबोरेटरी गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजची आमकां मेवता अपग्रेडेड मॉडर्नायज लॅबोरेटरी आनी फुल्ली ऑटोमेटेड लॅबोरेटरी आनी ही फुल्ली ऑटोमेटेड लॅबोरेटरी ताणें 2008 केलेली आहा. आमी 2025 पूण ताणें तेन्नाच आपणाचें मोन घातलें आनी तो जावन आसा एक टिचर आनी टिचर MBBS MD MS डेंटल अंडर ग्रॅज्युएट आनी पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट फार्मसी नर्सिंग आनी इतले पळय दोतोर पळय आयज आमी देखता आनी आमकां मेवता तेजे हातींतल्यान भायर सरलेले आहा. ते भायर ही इज एन एग्जामिनर पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएट एग्जाम्स ऑल ओवर इंडिया गोंयांतूच न्हू आनी चडशे लोक ताका एडिटर ऑफ इंटरनॅशनल नॅशनल जर्नलिझम इन पॅथॉलॉजी ताणें बूक छापलेले आहा आनी ई बुक्स इन मेडिसीन हिस्ट्री इन मेडिसीन इन गोवा आनी MD तो जाल्लो आसा इन पॅथॉलॉजी. More than 300 publications in international and national journals. He has visited 50 countries in 5 continents. So an international research scholar, and at one time, a short period of time, he was the administrator of GMC as the Dean of Goa Medical College. He has been trained in surgical pathology. Surgical pathology is a special branch of pathology, and he was trained in Portugal in a rare hospital that we have, one of the best in Portugal we have. Then he has trained himself in JJ Hospital, in KEM Hospital, and Tata Memorial Hospital in Mumbai. Advanced training in surgical pathology, as I have said, because this is very important qualification that he has obtained, and is a visiting professor not only in India and overseas. Pushal म्हाका भोगता की हो आमचो भाव पळय आमी आयकतले आयज तो जावन आसा असोणेचो आनी तो एड्युकेशन ताणें डॉन बॉस्को स्कुलान केलो. SSC तो तेन्ना गोवा बोर्डाक examination पयलो आयिल्लो. He has always been shining and one of the outstanding figures, international repute. Welcome one and only Dr. Rocky Wiseman Pinto.
Dio Borenkoru, Mr. Jovito. I'm indeed very happy to come here. Thank you for calling me.
It's a privilege, Dr. Wiseman,
thank you.
to have you with all of us. We know that the life expectancy in Goa especially is excellent, is 77.28. Males is 75.57 and females is a little more 79.80. And we are ranked third. First is Kerala, second is Puducherry. And Goa is the top state in 2022, followed by Kerala and Chandigarh. And Goa has got the highest HDI, that is Human Development Index, right from 2022. How is this possible, Dr. Wiseman?
Yeah. Now, Jovito, what has happened is we have to know the whole history of Goa. I will talk in very short. The medical history.
Sure.
Now, before the Portuguese came, that is in 1510, the Goans were being treated by local Vaidyas, Hindu priests, as well as by the Muslim Hakims. That was the Ayurveda and Unani system, because they came brought by the Arabs. The Hindus were already here. So after that, and they were quite good. They used to give treatment, naturopathy, herbal, and then after that, 1510, Portuguese came. Now, when the Portuguese came, they came by ship. So old Goa was the whole city. There were 4 lakh people living there. It was a very bustling city because it was a trade. Then after the Portuguese came, those sailors needed rest. So they built some ground 1-story building near St. Catherine Church for them to rest. Later on, it became a hospital, the Espírito Santo, a real hospital, meant by the king, royal hospital. And the priest used to teach the Jesuit. After that, plague struck, plague.
Yes.
So from 4 lakh, the population came down to 40,000. So they had to move out. So they moved out from old Goa and went to Paneli, and after the medical hospital was there, it became a hospital militar, and then in 1842 started our Goa Medical College, previous named as Escola Médica Cirúrgica de Goa, in 1842, in the same place where it was there, which is today the Entertainment Society, the IFI, which is held there, and the Inox, which is there. So this was our Goa Medical College. So Escola Médica Cirúrgica de Goa started 1842. This palace was a palace of Marquineses. There were 2, there is no history much about them. There were 2 brothers who were traders, and it is said, one historian said that they were probably Jews. They had come from Morocco. The Jews were expelled, so that they had come. So Goa was bustling.
Yeah.
So anyway, but how was this old Goa decimated? Because of this plague, these infectious diseases, plague, malaria, then typhoid. So they killed the population, and then it came to Panjim. So, and now Goa Medical College has shifted to Bambuli, 1993, which is a sprawling complex with a super specialty, teaching, everything. It has expanded. So the reason for this life expectancy are many. Goa is a literary state. Most of the people are literate. They are educated. They are obedient to the lifestyles, the good manners, good quality. Hygiene has improved. So sanitation. So all the research has improved. The medical equipment have improved. The treatment have improved. So that is why the life expectancy is going up. So first it was infectious diseases. Then people were dying young, at 35.
Yeah, because in 1947, it was 31 to 32
So
years.
now it has gone to 77 in Goa.
And 1950,
Correct.
it was 35.21.
Yes, so it was slowly getting better and better because they could discover the treatment for different infectious diseases, whether it is cholera, typhoid, malaria, or whether it is tuberculosis. Many people were dying of tuberculosis, both Goa, India, all over the world. So now these all diseases, infectious diseases, are curable. So after that came a certain pandemics like the COVID, and we had influenza, Spanish flu, and COVID. But today, because of all these factors, the life expectancy has improved and is going to 77 and may go further high.
Yeah. Because in Japan and other places,
Correct.
it is 88.
88.
Hong Kong has got.
Because these are countries and cities which are very well developed.
Yes.
And in all areas, whether it is the cities, how they are built, the environment. See, basically health depends on 3 factors. The genes, our own genes which come from the mother and father, DNA, they also depend on the environment. And also our choices. What do we do? Do we drink alcohol? Do we not drink? Do we smoke? Not smoke? It is what type of food? And now there's a new field called as longevity, aging and anti-aging, to bring down the aging process, because it is now understood from the different cells how this aging. So that is why our lifespan is going higher and higher. But there is a problem with communicable diseases have been controlled, but the non-communicable diseases are increasing.
Like
Diabetes, obesity, heart disease, brain, stroke, Parkinsonism, dementia.
yeah, dementia is now becoming very common.
Very common.
Yeah.
Dementia, Alzheimer's is becoming very common.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's becoming very common.
But Dr. Wiseman, we know that people in the golden era, I mean, much before, they lived like, for example, we have longest living human. The Bible records as Methuselah for 969 years, and Genesis talk about Adam, who lived for 930 years. Then the Adam's son and Abram lived for 175 years. And the Bible says these were the ideal conditions because God created a perfect environment for humanity and free from the effects of sin and decay. And now we go back again to the same Bible that we have, and you talk about Genesis 6:3. God has limited our existence, our life to 120 years, and this decision, I believe, it came as a response to the increasing wickedness and corruption of humanity before the flood. Because the Bible records Lord saying, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal, their days will be 120 years. And Moses lived for 120 years. We have got these centenarians in Japan, in Macau, even in other places.
Yeah.
So you think 120 years is possible?
Yeah, as you rightly said, these areas are called blue zone.
Yes.
You know, like Japan, Greece, Italy, America, Loma Linda. There are some areas. Now they have studied these people. What is their lifestyle? Their genes is only 20-30%, but their lifestyles is very good. They eat very healthy food. They do a lot of walking, exercise. They keep themselves mentally alert. They have a good social interaction. Grandchildren, grandfather, grandmother, father, mother are all staying together. It is a very happy society. Stress is not there. So they have studied these people, why they are living, and their foods are what? Mostly plant-based, vegetarian, plant-based, fish which has omega-3 fatty acids, then cereals, grains. So these, and sometimes olive oil which is healthy. So it's a Mediterranean type of diet. We follow this and cut off meat. Cut off means you can have chicken once in 15 days.
Meat.
Yeah. But they say you should avoid the red meat. Red meat is beef and pork and mutton. So you can have it for feasts, but very infrequently, because these are the source of the various lifestyle diseases. So this is one thing. So it is their diet. Then second, they space their diet. Their last diet is usually early. So they sleep early, they get up early. A lot of walking, lot of exercise, and friendly talk with all they are well looked after.
Yeah.
And social interactions. So all these, because there are some research institutes, and I have also done some research on this aging and anti-aging.
Yes, that means, Dr. Wiseman, it is possible, even in the present world, to live for 100 plus years.
Yes, it is possible. Now, you know, these our chromosomes, they have got certain small, their ends, they are called as telomeres. I have written an article on this, and it is there on Patho India.
Yeah.
So these telomeres are there. Now, after each division, they become smaller. As you grow old, they become smaller. And these telomeres, you have to not allow them to grow smaller. So how? By doing exercise, diet, nutrition. You athletes, now those who run, their telomeres are much bigger than us who are sedentary. So good quality life, good diet, stress, sleep. Water also is very important. We should drink lot of water. Hydrate. It is very beneficial for all. So this longevity will keep away the lifestyle diseases. And this, besides this chromosome, there are the oxygen radicals which cause damage. So all these antioxidants, vitamin E, and all these type of diet helps in prolonging age, and most important is the stress. Now there is one study which is done at Harvard. It is a very long study, which is a most interesting study by a professor of psychiatry. It is a study done for a period of 85 years.
85 years.
They took families in Harvard, and it's still going on. There were about 500 or 400 subjects, and they studied them over a period of long time, including their children, their family. So it has become 2,500. So they studied if they suffer any diseases, if they what is their blood, various sugar, cholesterol, lipids, kidney tests, liver function tests, etc. Plus they saw even their chromosomes and their genes, what diseases they have. And so now it has become 2,500. So they studied everything of theirs, their disease, what is their diet, what they eat, whether they drink, smoke. So these are the things.
It's very comprehensive.
Very comprehensive and very detailed study, multi parameters. Most important, the conclusion of the study, most important is not your money, not your fame, not your power, it is your family. Staying with your spouse or your partner and sharing the good and the bad. They say that they stay together. That is the single most important inference from this massive study.
So that means it's your relationship.
It's your relationship, relationship. So that is why they say you should remain happy. And you may fight with your spouse, but at the end of the day you make up and you
should say I love you.
I love you. And you are staying in a very happy home. You sleep nicely. So this is the single most important.
Dr. Wiseman, you have the definition of what is health by WHO, but you have now talked about so many other things that are needed. Tell us in a summary, what do we need to look to live a healthier life? We should focus, like we talked about, balanced diet. Can you share with us the other parameters? Of course, it all depends on our genes, but we have no say on our genes. So other than genetic, what is the summary for all of us?
So the first thing is genes play a role.
Yes, it's an important role.
20%, 30%, because that is not in our hand. Second thing is that your exercise. You have to do some exercise. The exercise could be walking or cycling or running or any type of outdoor exercise, or games, badminton or table tennis or swimming, any type of physical exercise. It is said walking is the best exercise. They say today that you should walk 7,000 steps per day.
That is the latest.
That is the latest instead of 10,000. Japanese 7,000. So that means you should walk. And Japanese have another way. Walk fast, then slow. Fast, slow. But just if you walk daily and take a break, say 5 times a week, and take a break and
So you are talking about the intensity also.
Intensity also of exercise.
Vigorous, moderate, slow.
So that's the first thing is
so exercise is a must.
Is a must.
Okay.
You should not remain sedentary. Now most of the diseases occur now. Example, fatty liver, non-alcoholic fatty liver occurs in people who are on the IT professionals all the time on the screen. Working only on the screen.
So that's your sitting disease.
Your sitting disease.
Which contributes to fatty liver.
Fatty liver and many others, heart attack, etc., etc.
Okay.
So I will come to that.
Yes.
So seeing the screen or seeing the mobile all the time. So this is one thing. Children should be encouraged not to use the mobile all the time. Today children are all the time. The screen time should be limited, restricted. Even these IT people, I know that IT is very important today, etc. But they should take a break, go for a walk. and come back and sit and lead a healthy life. So exercise is the first. Second is your diet. Diet I already said.
That's the most important.
Most important.
Yes.
But your diet, besides fruits, vegetables, cereals, vitamins and minerals, nuts, another very important thing is that it should be a very balanced diet. There should be protein. Egg is a very good source of all protein. Egg. Now, but I know many vegetarians don't eat. Puna, I mean, Goenkar, I don't think can do without an egg.
Yeah.
And egg is very much required. Both white and the yellow, both are required.
Yeah. Though yellow, they say, is charged with cholesterol.
Yeah, but see, it has got the other ingredients.
Yes.
So, though it is more cholesterol.
But liver itself also produces cholesterol.
Exactly.
And cholesterol is needed.
Is needed.
Yeah.
Cholesterol is needed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can get cancers.
Yes.
It is needed. Little amount.
Plus, then vegetarians
Talk
about the deficiency of vitamin B12.
Correct. Because B12, what happens for them? They are those are very strict vegetarian. B12, folic acid, they get megaloblastic anemia. So this is their thing for vegetarian. Goa, there are vegetarians, not that there are not. Because so many of my patients, I suddenly realized, he said, doctor, I don't eat eggs. I said, I wasn't sure, because I give advice.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is the type of proteins. So these are the dal has got good protein. Lentils,
yes.
dal.
Lentils,
very good protein.
Dal is excellent. Yeah.
The vegetables, they say there is different types of vegetables. They say that you should have different colors of vegetables and fruits. Orange, yellow, red, so that you have a variety.
So it's like your rainbow color.
Like your rainbow color, absolutely.
Yes.
Sarkin.
Yes.
Now, so this is second is the diet. And diet, you should not overeat. They say you should eat 80% of your food. If your stomach is full, don't wait. When 70 to 80%, stop eating.
आमचे
आदले
सांगताले आमकां
सांगताले
अरे सगळे कामार कोण नाका जे
नाका
नाका म्हण सांगताले
सारकें
मातशें जागो दवर म्हणटाले
जागो
पूण तेच ना कित्याक लागून ते सांगना आतां तूं सांगता
होय सारकें सो 80% तें जालें आनी कितें आहा जाणा लास्ट तूं तुगेलें जेवण योर लास्ट मील should not be late. It should be around 7 o'clock.
पूण आमचे गोंयकार 10 11 जेयता आनी 11:30 न्हिदोंक वयता. इज दॅट करेक्ट?
ना बेगीन न्हिदूंक जाय बेगीन उठूंक जाय पूण जेवण मातशें पयलीं करूंक जाय म्हणजे अर्ली 7 वरांचे or 8 वरांचे.
हय पयलीं केल्यार ते कितें म्हणटा तुका 2-3 वर मेळपा जाय न्हिदों वचपाक
डायजेशन जावपाक
जिरोण जावपाक जाय
जिरोण म्हणजे डायजेशन जावपाक.
दोतोर इज इट करेक्ट सगळे आमी हाताय जेवता तें जिरोणीचेर आहा?
ऑफकोर्स जिरोणीचेर आहा सगळें आमी कित्याक तें मेटाबोलायज जावपाक जाय एसिम्युलेट जावपाक जाय आनी कितें आहा तुगे एज इदात कितें तूं जाणटो जाता एज यू ग्रो ओल्डर यू बिकम 60 यू बिकम 70 80 तुगे एन्झायम्स आनी देंवताय सो डायजेशन हे प्रॉब्लेम आसता तुका देखून तुवें टायम दिवपा जाय डायजेशन जावपाक टू गो टू स्लीप.
जे पळय आमी तुवें सांगले ते भाशेन ब्लू झोन्स पळय 100+ पळय ते थोडे जेयताय मोर वेजिटेरियन जेयताय आनी हेका लागून एक्सरसायजीस कोताय ते आनी हेकाच लागून ते सेंटेनेरियन्स प्लस जावंक पावताय.
सेंटेनेरियन जावंक पावताय.
सो देयर इज एन एग्जांपल फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस.
देयर इज अ लाइव एग्जांपल.
ओके.
आनी पीपल आर ट्रायिंग टू स्टडी देम. सो एक जालें मागीर तुगे स्ट्रेस हांव जाणा आतां सगळें कॉम्पिटिशन आमी धांवताय यू वॉन्ट टू डू बेटर सो दीस इज द अनदर प्रॉब्लम स्ट्रेस. तूं आमी सगळ्यांनी मातशें स्ट्रेस यू शूड टेक केअर ऑफ स्ट्रेस. यू हॅव टू डिस्ट्रेस. कशें? नंबर 1 यू शूड ट्राय टू प्रे or meditate in the morning.
You believe in prayer?
Yeah, I believe in prayer because I go to church.
Okay.
I'm a Christian. I go to church every day. I just pray for short time.
So prayer for you means what? Going there and do devotion or talking to God?
No. Talking to God, praying.
Yes.
We have some prayers.
Yes.
So I pray at my chapel.
Yeah.
At Don Bosco.
Yeah.
Every day I go.
Okay.
And it gives you a peace of mind. Yeah.
It can also de-stress you.
De-stress. Peace of mind, de-stress. So this is one thing. Second, those can do meditation, can do some breathing exercises. But I believe for me this is okay.
Prayer is good enough for you.
And then I am doing a lot of work. I get up very early, so I take break in between. So that also break means to take a sort of interval. So that also just go walking outside, see the sunlight. So that takes place. Now, and you have to get up early. That is beneficial. They also say you should go to the sun in the morning, sunlight, to get vitamin D, because sunlight is very important. Evening won't do. The hot sun, no. You have to get the morning sun to get enough of vitamin D.
Yeah, you are talking about D2 or D3?
D2, D3, yes.
Both.
Absolutely.
Both are needed.
Both. Yeah. And studies have shown D3, if it is there good, it protects against cancer.
Yeah, they say that vitamin D3 is a hormone actually.
Yes,
is that
hormones.
correct?
It is. They are hormones.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
So this is the second thing. Now, as you brought hormones, when you are stressed means your चोड तूं बेजार आहा, तुका कितें प्रॉब्लम जाला बेजार, तेन्ना तुजे स्टिरॉइड इज अ hormone. That steroid is increased.
हय, पूण आतां दोतोर बी सगळे आहा ते स्टेरॉइड दिताय तुका.
ते स्टिरॉइड दिताय ते घोटसाणीक.
But they say that ultimately it does not help
बरें
you in the long run.
बरें स्टिरॉइड तुवें सांगता दिताय हांव तुका आतां सांगता. हार्ट डिजीज, हार्ट कोरासावांचे हार्ट अटॅक आमी चोयताले की जाणटे लोकां जाताले, म्हणजे दे टू डाय ऑफ अ हार्ट अटॅक 60, 70 जाणटो ऑर 50. आतां भुरग्यांकूच हार्ट अटॅक जाता. भुरगे म्हणजे 30s, 35, 40. एक जिम इन्स्ट्रक्टर आमच्या गोंयान सावथ गोवा सडनली मेलो आनी मुगे क्लार्क आहलोलें सांगूंक लागलो म्हाका, दोतोर my nephew was working with him, was working or learning, and म्हाका सांगूंक लागलें के जिमाक खूंय तांकां पावडर दिताय which have steroids, growth hormones, and सामकें डेंजरस. तुका मसल बरी जातली तुजी, पूण तुका भितर
वे प्रोटीन म्हणटाय.
वय. सो कॉल तुका. सो देन I did a study. जायत केस आहाय की हार्ट अटॅक in young people.
आता आणि थोडे म्हणटाय इज बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड
इंजेक्शन. तें सारकें.
कितें म्हणटाय
कोविड आमी डिटेल एक दीस डिस्कस करूं, कित्याक जाय तेंप जाय कोविड. पूण एक सांगत तुका हांव, कोणूय दुयेंत म्हाका येता, एनी पेशंट, हांव तांकां सोद्दां विचारता, आतां तूं कोविड जालोलें, कितू तेंप जालोलें, कितू तूं हॉस्पिटलां आहलोलो, ICU आहलोलो, और तूं कितू पार्ट जालोलें कोविड, आनी वॅक्सीन घेतलोलें, वॅक्सिनाकूय प्रॉब्लेम, वॅक्सीन घेतलोलें, आनी लॉंग कोविड म्हूण आहा. एक दीस आमी डिटेल
केन्नाय मागीर करूं जाता.
एंड कंपेर इट विथ इन्फ्लुएंजा, स्पॅनिश फ्लू 1918 to 20, आनी कोविड आतां
जालो.
Spanish flu, and interesting, why it is called Spanish flu. It didn't start in Spain, did not start. World War was over, and it started in America, Kansas City, in the military, and the ships came. Spain was a neutral country. You said floods were there during Bible. Today there are wars. Guerra hai. I सांगू नाका. सगळे आख्या संवसारान एक 7-8 guerra चालू आहाय. Peace आहा. So that is so coming back. So Spain was a neutral country, not on this side or that side. So that's why, and there was media was, there was the suppression of the media. Newspapers could not publish anything.
Same.
So Spain was a free country. So Spain was giving so many died of. So since it's written in Spain, this is called Spanish
flu.
1918. Now COVID is the same. पूण स्पॅनिश फ्लू तुका 50 million लोक मेला ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. 50 million इतलो. आमगे कोविड आतां आमगे म्हणलोलें 2020, 19 येयलो, 20, 21, 22. ओनली इन द वर्ल्ड 7 million.
Sam thode.
Kitya, because development. You can understand the disease. Research, antibiotics are better. Those poor people to 1918, antibiotics, the infections and second mortality, ICU, oxygen, steroids, they didn't understand. Hata, dekho, samko komi, 7 million only. India, the official figures are 5 lakhs, but the American universities, WHO and others say that it is not 5 lakhs, it is 5 million. Okay. 5 million, because many are not recorded.
Yes, it's not
Goa
recorded.
was about 4,000 for There were 2 waves, 2 or 3, that was very bad.
But it would lead ultimately to stress.
Yeah. Now, as you rightly said, COVID has changed the disease spectrum in Goa and India and the world. So now people are getting heart problems, lung problems,
Yes.
Fibrosis.
Yes.
It's called long COVID. Brain problems, heart, lung, kidney, liver, practically all organs. COVID has some effect.
So it has really added to our stress.
Yeah, it has given us stress. Absolutely
yes.
right.
Yes.
Now we will not talk today about how it came, etc. Now I want to say one more thing about this thing, about COVID. Now see, you have a man, he is very active. He would have lived to his 80, 90 by the way he was living. He, poor fellow, had COVID. I am giving a live example of a person. He had COVID and then he died he got all right, but his heart and all, damaged. So he died within 2-3 years. This is the thing. Second, I have done a few postmortems during the COVID, my department, pathology department. After vaccination and after COVID also, some cases. And heart disease, myocarditis was there. Thrombosis, clots. So it has caused lot of problem, COVID. So we have to take further care to be cautious.
So but this is something additional.
Additional stress and additional factor.
Now, but people generally are not aware of what you are saying.
Now I'll add one more thing. We first are discussing about good health. So we have sunlight, water, stress, exercise, interaction, social interaction.
Yeah, you talk about relationships.
Yeah, I told you, social interaction. Yes. Now, one more thing, Mr. Jovito. Certain new diseases have come. Narcotic drug related. Narcotic drug. Tuka about Burya hai tanna. Nahlole. It was just coming during the hippie Vietnam War. Hippies were coming to Goa. Anjuna, Vagator. That time the drugs started coming in. It's called narcotic drugs. So started coming in. They're banned. They're banned. But how the situation is, they're coming in. After that, they went on, the business is there. So it is spread all over Goa. So many villages, cities, big parties, etc. There is the consumption of narcotic drugs. And narcotic drugs is also very bad. The person will not tell you he is taking the narcotic drugs. They smoke. And it has lot of side effects. I have done again a study on this narcotic drugs, pathological changes, and all the effects. It not only narcotic drug effect on the person, health, effect on their money, on the family, and on the social and psychological. Now, one more is obesity. Nowadays, out of 100 people, 30 people are overweight and obese. In the old days, 60s, 70s, but burge mote दिश्टी पडणाले आता तुका जाय ते दिश्टी पडटा तू चडशे भुरगे 30% बायलो भुरगे. So this is another problem. Obesity is another problem. Heart disease is another problem in young patients. Cancer tuka is very common. Cancer is become now rampant. Now your Goa Medical College, you are going to have a special unit there for cancer. Cancer hospital. That means cancer is growing in Goa. Is growing tremendously. It was already growing.
Yeah.
I had done lot of studies
Yes.
when I was there.
Yeah.
And I had also given different risk factors, which we'll discuss separately for cancer. But as you said, they are building a hospital only for cancer.
Only for cancer.
Yeah. Now, I trained also in Tata Memorial Hospital 1987.
Oi.
And that time was the only cancer hospital. Dr. P.B. Desai was the director. One of my colleagues told me, if you had 25 P.B. Desais in India, India would be a very good country. Now there are 25 P.B. Desais because there are 23 cancer hospitals all over India, 23 AIMS, cancer hospitals. The Tata Cancer Hospital, they are sponsored by Tata.
And what is going to be built
this which is going to be built will also have a tie-up with
Tata.
Memorial Hospital, with
Yeah.
Tata Memorial Hospital.
Yeah.
Tie-up.
But main problem,
Oi.
Dr. Wiseman, in गोंयांत आदी एक हॉस्पिटल आसलो दोनापावला
oi,
एक आसलो
oi,
कॅन्सर
oi,
हॉस्पिटल
oi.
पण आतां दुसरो
oi.
आनी गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ गोवा
Yeah.
आनी जीएमसी कोत्त म्हळ्यार
oi.
दिस इज नॉट अ गुड पिक्चर.
Yeah, see, Jovito, the cancer is rising and rising. Not only go all over
But
the
it's
world.
rising exponentially.
Exponentially, because of lifestyles, alcohol, smoking, pollution.
पण स्मोकिंग
Oi.
दोतोर वायझमॅन
Oi.
ते म्हणटा सिगरेट स्मोकिंग
Oi.
कमी जाला
Oi.
ई सिगरेट वाडोला स्पेशली एमंग्स लेडीज अँड
You are right.
पण पोल्युशन म्हणटा ते इज
Pollution.
कॉजिंग लंग कॅन्सर.
Exactly. Pollution is become very high. Pollution is very, very high. Is causing cancer. Global warming because of this pollution. I'll come to global warming. Then the type of food that we eat. Food. In our chicken, I did a study. They inject to make the chicken fat steroids. That is the cause of cancer.
दुधा म्हणटा
Dude in the milk, yeah, exactly.
They
In the
say
milk.
today
Yeah.
that it is dangerous
Yeah.
to
Have milk.
have
In fact,
if you don't know the actual source.
Yeah, you are right.
पण आम्ही हुंय खबर काडूं इतले
You are right.
खंयची गाय दूध खाळ म्हणून.
सारकें. So, हांव कितें एडवायस दित जाणा to patients who have got family history of cancer, go by to milk avoid कर.
Why?
Because see, I'll tell you, एक सांगतो, Japan and China, they don't have milk, they have soya. Think cancer of breast common.
Why?
It's rare.
But Inga, there was one lady recently who's 32 years old.
Yeah.
She says this has been attributed breast cancer, my breast cancer, to
Temunta.
the milk.
You're right. She's right. Because milk is one of the factors.
Yes.
There are other factors. So this is the thing about the food and the diet.
So food today, I'm reminded of FDA in Goa now. They started doing these raids and other things.
Yeah.
Though late, much better late than never. But food is one of the main causes of
It is
cancer.
one of the causes. Even water also. God knows from where this may have some elements in the water, plastics in the water. And of course, not forgetting the mobiles.
Yeah, but microplastics is creating a havoc.
Yeah, exactly. Microplastics is there everywhere.
Why?
Is one of a carcinogenic factor, microplastics.
Yeah.
And mobiles, studies have shown if you use too much mobile, you can get tumors of the brain and parotid.
Yeah, but these parents should be educated enough. The doctor 2 years mobile. So 2 years. Then you have to regulate their timings.
Tenka advice parents कितें आहाय इज अ न्यू जनरेशन ती भुरगीं
पेरेंट्स जाय ते पयशे आतां पयशे सगळ्यां कडेन आहाय
एक्झॅक्टली
सो दे गिव देम द बेस्ट
एक्झॅक्ट आतां इकॉनॉमी वाडले भुरगे आहाय ते जाणा चड जाणांक पयशे नासले गोवाज इकॉनॉमी वॉज मातशें सकल आतां सगळ्यांक पयशे आहाय
that's why you find big cars today and big accidents
coming to cars अरे कार जाले तू चड आणि ड्रायव्हिंग जाली तू फास्ट and bikes
and roads
roads also आणि accident is another horrible factor which is killing young people. It is very bad.
It is stressful today to drive on a road.
You may be driving, come and hit you.
So mental health
is very important.
Is affected.
Exactly. Anek kite ha jana, Mr. Jovito, is driving health is each one should be cool and calm. Today everybody, there is a lot of unhappiness. Unhappiness. Everybody seems to be unhappy.
Competition, no?
Yeah.
I can do better. I can buy a better car than
Exactly.
he has bought.
Yeah, cars. So besides cars, there are a lot of tragedies also which take place, natural tragedies, like some fires. Today you may have read some.
Don't fire.
Don't fires. Fires is a tragedy. Then, if there is a feast or a jatra, people rushing all over India.
Yes.
All over India. Arey, kitya aata? All over. It is supposed to be religious.
They say that mental health also has
a role. Everybody
a role.
has a role.
Yeah.
So we should train all our people to be calm and cool. That is my advice. Whoever you are, whatever religion. And now Goa is a multi-ethnicity, multicultural. See, I'm Burga hai tadona. People are coming from all over.
Yeah.
Not only from India, from other places. It's become a global village, global city.
It is.
Goans are gone abroad, they come.
Yeah.
So today something happens here in Goa, everybody knows.
Yeah.
People in Australia, people in UK.
Yeah, but then they say that everybody today is looking for Goa because your human development
is very good. And say, I go all over India, world. Zayat look from India, they want to settle Goa. Tumi going kar samke peaceful.
What I have seen.
Peaceful.
Why they are coming?
Sang.
There are three reasons, Mudaite. Correct me if I am wrong.
Sang.
One is long and healthy life.
Correct.
Access to knowledge.
Correct.
And decent standards of living.
Sarken. Now I'll tell you example. Delhi is supposed to be very
totally polluted.
So and pollution is during November. I go to Delhi many times. In November you can't see the sky.
Why?
Totally like smog.
Why?
So they all come to Goa.
So the quality of life Goa is much
is better.
Yes.
The Goans are more peaceful.
Yeah.
They talk peacefully.
Yeah.
Not arrogant.
Yeah.
Most of them. I am not saying.
You are right. You are right.
And they feel happy. Now many people ask me, from Delhi, saying, which are the bakeries which are there? So we tell them, we talk very politely to them. But same thing may not be when you go to Bihar.
No, when you go there,
and also quality of life, type of people, the education is better, the life is better.
They know how to deal with one another.
And Jovit, most important, when I was in Lisbon, the professor told me, why don't you join my department? I said, no, I am a Goan, I am born in Goa, I have lived in Goa, I will be in Goa. Goa is a very, very beautiful place. You go to certain areas of Goa, the greenery, the rivers, the water, the sea, it is one of the best places.
But I don't know about our Mandovi.
I am not talking here. See,
overall.
I am not talking of Mandovi. You go, like we went to the Baga, what a view. You go to Kabdaram, what a view. You go to the areas which are not, where people don't go. It is very beautiful, very peaceful.
Goa is beautiful, Dr. You correct me if I am wrong. Because of the human development index. We are pretty high. Now, if you get all these migrants and becoming uncivilized, that's what they are talking about, tourists. We are going to destroy Goa from the health point of view.
You are absolutely right. Now see, this river, sea, hills, is natural beauty. Natural, given by nature and God. But if the people come and do all as you rightly said, I come from Asolna. I am seeing Asolna from a small boy, from the born in 1509. There were hardly any. Today, Hindi everybody talks. I am not saying you should not talk.
But a
behavior, arrogant behavior, that is bad.
So, Dr. We are running short of our time. We will continue. The message for today is live a healthier life, focus on balanced diet, regular physical exercise, adequate sleep, stress management, avoid smoking and excessive alcohol, cultivate strong social connections.
Very
That's
good.
what you talk about.
Very good. Yes,
Relationships.
yes, yes.
Monitor regularly your health with checkups and vaccinations.
Correct.
Maintain healthy weight. You talk about obesity.
Obesity,
and all
yes,
this.
yes.
We will continue,
We'll continue.
Dr. Wiseman.
Yeah, pressure and all.
Yes.
We'll
So
continue. We'll
we have launched this,
Yeah.
and we will continue.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
share.
So anyway, Mr. Jovito, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
For
Yes.
getting me in this program.
No, we need this because you cannot buy health.
Right.
You may
Sarke.
have lots of money.
Yeah,
you
but you
cannot
cannot
buy your health.
Health is God given
Yes.
gift. देवाचे देणे.
देणे. होय. देवानूच दिलेले ते आणि देव आमच्या बायबलान भितर म्हणटा
सारकें.
आमकां 120 years
होय.
इझिली मेळपाक जाता.
सारकें.
तर दोतोर
होय,
वायसमॅन
आणि- होय.
चड आनी चड देव बरें करूं तुका आमी मेवतले आनी फुडाराक वयतले. देव बरें करूं.
देव बरें
दोतोर
करूं.
वायसमॅन.
Obrigado. Thank you.